Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I don't really know if this is considered a Halloween movie. I tend to watch it around this time of year. Today we're going to be watching The Corpse Bride. I really like this movie. I honestly think this is one of my favorite Tim Burton movies, and considering it was made in 2005, I think the stop motion, the animation, everything, I think it still ages well. It still holds up. I even like the songs. Tim Burton he's just not afraid to go dark. Yeah, let's just go into it. Without further ado, let's get started on The Corpse Bride. Oh, Laika. Oh, okay. So Laika also did Coraline and Paranorman. I love these small details of like the broom going the same way as the grandfather clocks. Of course, Danny Elfman for the music. It's a terrible... Oh, fuck. It's for a glorious wedding. And that's why everything, every last little thing, everything was meant. Oh my god.
It's my dress is cold. Come on, dear.
It's Queen. It's a terrible day. Terrible day for a wedding.
They're so common. Oh, it couldn't be worse.
Okay, when rich people lose their money and then they have to be humbled. And yet they still criticize rich people even though they need their money.
What if Victor and I don't like each other?
Oh man, your scoliosis. I like how gray everything is. Honestly, when I think about like old England, I think that it's like gray.
I've never even spoken to her.
Well, at least we have that in our favour.
Marriage is a partnership, a little tit for tat.
Are you a partnership? I don't think so. Every last little thing, every single tiny microscopic little thing must go according to plan.
Oh my.
They had to put posh accent.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's not as big as our place, dear.
Okay.
Smile, darling, smile.
Ew. The sounds of his face moving. It sounded so wet. Ooh. We love a man who knows how to play an instrument. And how fitting that the light just hits the piano perfectly. They put the piano in the perfect spot. Oh my god, her eyes are so big.
Mother won't let me near the piano. Music is improper for a young lady. Too passionate, she says.
Then why do you have one? Is it just for decoration?
Victoria?
Yes. Victor?
Did you guys ever think how weird it is that their names are like similar to each other? When I watched this movie, even as a kid, I was like, why the fuck are their names Victor and Victoria? That's weird. I don't know if there's a male version of Sophia, but honestly, I don't know if I would want to date someone with a name similar to mine.
With this candle,
I will light your way in darkness. With this ring, I ask you to be mine.
This candle. This candle.
I would literally hate that. The performance anxiety.
Yes, sir. So,
How cute. She lit it for him.
with this hand, I will.
3 steps. 3.
But he did walk 3 steps. This priest is fucking over it. His dad in the background. Would alcohol actually help extinguish it? I would think that it would make it worse. Maybe that wine has like non-alcoholic wine. It's actually grape juice.
Learn your vows.
Oh my god, her eyes freak me out. She looks like a praying mantis. And y'all know how I feel about praying mantises.
It really shouldn't be all that difficult. It's just a few simple vows.
He just has stage fright.
With this hand, I will cup your. Oh, goodness, no.
I mean, that's for the honeymoon.
Your
The
cup
will never empty, for I will be your wine. Damn, she about to drink him the fuck up.
What's that, Mr. Everglot? Call you Dad? If you.
Okay, hold on there. Slow your roll.
I ask you to be mine.
Now, isn't that disgusting? That is a human hand. A baddie. Why did he stop at the bridge? I feel like he should have kept running all the way home.
You may kiss the bride.
How long ago did Emily die? Because she still looks very fresh. Like everyone else, they're like literal skeletons, right? But she still has skin on her. You can argue maybe it's because of the snow. What's the word? Preserved. You could say that the snow preserved her, but it wasn't like she was like deep in the ground. She was still like on the surface. So she definitely didn't die that long ago, which means Lord Barkis really moved on real quick. And if she's from the same town, wouldn't he know who she is? Or like at least have heard of her?
What's going on here? Where am I?
I love how the underworld is in color when the dead are more lively. Haha. Story make a skeleton cry. I've grown to deliciously love your corpse bride. A girl with a beauty known for miles around. A mysterious stranger came into town.
Her daddy said no, she just couldn't cope. So our lovers came up with a plan to elope.
Damn, Emily. Did she have no friends to tell her that this was a bad idea?
Okay, Chauncey, take it.
The stop motion is so fun. It's so creative.
Like the family jewels and a satchel of gold. On a dark, foggy night at 2:45, she was...
Oh my god, that late at night in the woods. So she made a vow lying under that tree that she'd wait for her true love to come set her free. Now he's waiting for someone to ask for a hand. Then out of the blue comes this groovy young man. And that's the story about Corpse Bride. Damn, honestly, that sucks. Did Lord Barkis even have to kill her? Why couldn't he just stay married to her? Why? Like, it seemed like she had a lot of money and it wasn't gonna go anywhere. So why kill her? Was she not beautiful enough? Was she not rich enough? Come on. He really fumbled the bag because he spent all the money anyways.
I trust the room is to your liking.
Oh my god, they gave him a room? You don't know this man.
Hear ye, hear ye! Victor Van Dort seen this night on the bridge in the arms of a mystery woman. And now the weather. Scattered enough!
I guess no one cares about the weather when he just doesn't want to yell that one.
Oh, give us a chance to find him. We beg of you. Just give us until dawn.
Your boyfriend is kind of jumpy.
He's not my boyfriend. He's my husband.
I can't believe she made a vow that she would like lie under that tree waiting for her true love. Like what are the odds, girl? How on earth is he climbing that? There were no notches in that wall.
I don't even know your name.
Well, that's a great way to start a marriage.
Shut up. It's Emily.
Emily.
Is she from a different town? It didn't seem like he went that deep in the woods. Or maybe if she was meeting up with Lord Barkis in secret, I guess it's easier to go further away from your hometown.
It's a wedding present.
My dog Scraps.
How did she even know that was his dog? She's psychic. And yet she couldn't see the future where Lord Barkis goes her.
Mother never approved of Scraps jumping up like this. But then again, she never approved of anything.
Do you think she would have approved of me?
I don't know. Probably. I feel like his family would have liked you.
Since we're, married, you should definitely meet her. And my father too. We should go and see them right now.
What's that, Scraps? Oh no, we couldn't possibly.
So when you're dead, can you talk to animals? That's kind of cool. Okay, I know this is a very unpopular opinion because a lot of people prefer Emily for Victor. But honestly, I like Victor and Victoria together. But only because they like each other, you know? Like the whole movie, Victor is running away from Emily. Like he wants to go back to Victoria. He wants to be with Victoria. Emily is more interesting. She's cooler. You'd think like, oh, he's crazy. Why wouldn't he choose Emily? But he's not into you, girl. It's so hard seeing people and one person is just not as into it as the other. In real life and in movies, I feel embarrassed for Emily because she's trying so hard, but like he does not want to be with you. And she is being delusional. Do you think deep on the inside that she like truly believed that Victor wanted to like marry her? I feel like she was like in deep denial. She wanted to find true love so bad that she would lie to herself and think that Victor really loved her, which is so sad. But he's not the one for you, girl. Victor and Victoria both are like plain toast, dry and boring, and they deserve each other.
We need to go up upstairs to visit the land of the living.
Here we have it. When you want to come back, say hopscotch.
Hopscotch? I love the way that looks. Oh, I love it. It looks so cool. It reminds me of that alcohol. I think it's called like Vanique or something. And it has like that glitter shimmer in the alcohol and it looks really cool in the bottle. Ew. I remember being a kid, I made like a little veil made of like tissue paper and I would reenact this scene all the time. It seemed so flowy and free and I wanted to be her. She was the moment.
I'll go ahead and you wait here.
Victor's gone to see his parents, just like he said.
If I hadn't just been sitting in it, I would see that you'd lost your mind.
I'm sure he has a perfectly good reason for taking so long.
Oh, I am sure.
Didn't he just leave? Also, he had to run into town. Honestly, this maggot is a good friend. If only she had someone like that when she was alive, who warned her about Lord Barkis.
This morning, I was terrified of marriage. But then, on meeting you, I felt I should be with you always. And that our wedding could not come soon enough.
Aww.
I feel the same.
Yeah, see, these two are meant to be together. Like, it sucks for Emily, but they're just simply not compatible. And sometimes that happens.
Lie to me! Just to get back to that other woman!
You're the other woman.
No! You're married to me! She's the other woman!
She's got a point.
Yeah, she does have a point. What are the marriage laws here? Okay, getting married under false pretenses. Can't he get this marriage annulled? Is that how it works?
We're just too different.
You should have thought about that before you asked me to marry you.
Why can't you understand? It was a mistake. I would never marry you.
Yikes. Well, Victor was never good with words. Got killed by Lord Barkis. Got killed by Victor with his words. She can't catch a break.
Oh, perhaps he does belong with her. Little Miss Living.
Oh, those girls are 10 a penny. You've got so much.
I'm sure there are more dead people than there are living people.
You've got a wonderful personality.
Wonderful personality. Might as well just tell her she's ugly. How about a pulse? Overrated by a mile. If we only knew the you that we met. If I touch a burning candle, I can feel no pain. If you cut me with a knife, it's still the same. And I feel my heart is aching.
Though it doesn't seem.
I mean, girl, you're dead, but you still are serving. Every shot I see of her leg exposed in that slit, I wish I looked like that. Honestly, girl, what do you even like about Victor? Like you don't even know him.
A corpse! Standing right here with Victor. Victor was in your room?
Oh my god. I can't believe she attempted to climb down when the blanket was even halfway down.
Please, it's Victor. He's married to a corpse.
I'm surprised they didn't put her in a straitjacket.
It'll be years before we can show ourselves in public again. What should we do?
Maybe you should sell your big house because you're broke and then move into a smaller house and live within your means.
Why, if I had a woman like your daughter on my arm, I would lavish her with riches befitting royalty. I was betrothed some years ago, but...
Oh, some years ago? Oh, okay. Darn. Yeah, Emily still looks very fresh.
Without your marriage to Lord Barkis, we shall be forced penniless into the street.
Literally, Lord Barkis listened in on every conversation except this one. Like, how on earth did he hear everything except the fact that they're broke? He obviously didn't do his research. You chose the one family that is broke. He's fucking stupid.
Oh, it's almost dawn! Where could he be?
Victor Van Dort elopes with corpse!
Did he say corpse?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. What corpse would marry our Victor?
They do not believe in their son. God, I can't believe Mayhew invented COVID. I will say though, this moment together, I do like them together. But it's like, he doesn't fall for her after. He doesn't think like, oh, maybe this could work out. Like, I could forget about Victoria. It's more like a bonding moment because he feels sorry for everything that's happened between the two of them. And that's not love.
Pardon my enthusiasm.
I like your enthusiasm.
Darn. They kind of did have a moment. I mean, it would have been ideal if they did end up together, but...
Mayhew! How nice to see you!
I can't believe they actually put the pores in his knows.
Well, she's getting married this evening. Some newcomer, Lord somebody or other.
But how could she?
What do you mean, how could she? Do you think she has a choice in the matter? Weren't you being forced by your parents to get married? Don't you know it's the same with her?
I thought my wedding would be happy. Now I feel like I'm caught in the tide, pulled out to sea.
The sea leads to many places, dear. Maybe you'll land somewhere better.
Aw, I like her wedding dress, if that's any consolation.
I ask you.
Oh, her face. How they capture the look of complete devastation on her face. I don't know how they do it.
There is a complication with your marriage. Vows are binding only until death do you part. Death has already parted you.
If he finds out, he'll leave.
There must be
Girl, let him leave. Find yourself a dead man. A man who's already dead. Who will want you. Don't hold on to a man who doesn't even want to be with you.
Victor would have to give up the life he had forever. Only then would he be free to give it to you.
I could never ask him.
You don't have to. Damn. He gave up on Victoria real quick, not gonna lie.
My boy, if you choose this path, you may never return to the world above.
Bro, what about your parents? Are you just willing to die without letting your parents know where you went?
You can't get married looking like that.
Already, we're going to have our wedding cake. This nose forsaken must be quite sublime. Did the spiders fix her dress and or veil too? Because it looks the same. Look, her rib is still exposed. That's like one serving of a cake. I keep forgetting that they're poor. They can't even pay for a real wedding cake.
Elegant, cultured, radiant. Victoria has found a husband with all these qualities.
Oh my god, she still looks shell-shocked, jeez.
And no force on earth could tear us apart.
Very nice choice of words. There's an eye in me soup. When they all exited the underworld together, where do they enter from? It seems like they're all entering from different locations. Is it like they open a door and it's a portal to the living, but each door is different, so you end up in different places?
You've been dead for 15 years.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Imagine if they actually animated Clark Gable to be a dead person in this. I mean, they did use like Napoleon and stuff.
We're going to take whatever money we can and get out of here.
My parents don't have any money. It's my marriage to you that will save them from the poorhouse.
The poorhouse?
Perhaps in disappointment, we are perfectly matched.
That gasp. He's like, you're fucking joking. You're disappointed in me? Wow, so beautiful. Isn't it crazy that this all happened in a span of like 2 days? He fell in love with Victoria. Then he got married to Emily. Then he tried to go back to Victoria. And then Victoria got married. And he was like, oh shit, okay, well, I guess I'll just give up and I'll get married to Emily now.
Your cup will never empty, for I will be.
I like how the rim of her eyes are very glittery. Was that there before, or did they put it on for the wedding?
I was a bride. My dreams were taken from me. Now I've stolen them from someone else. I love you, Victor. But
You're not mine. I would love to have been invited to this wedding. This is pure drama.
Surely now they can live happily ever after, but you forget. She's still my wife!
You!
But, I left you.
For dead. Honestly surprised Victor is somehow able to fight back. I mean, of course he was playing defense, but good for him.
But first, a toast to Emily. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
He's saying all this, and yet he is so dumb that he will drink this mysterious liquid. Bruh. He was too cocky for his own good. He didn't do his research. He didn't look into the family that he was gonna marry into. Drank some mysterious liquid? Come on. How did he get Emily in the first place? Did Emily have no suitors? Like, she picked this man? That guy? I think you need better taste in men, Emily.
You set me free.
The one pop of color in their life. This is such a beautiful scene. Even though I fucking hate butterflies because of that one SpongeBob episode. But it's beautiful. I like how Victor's parents are still probably looking for him. He's probably gonna like marry Victoria and then come back and he'd be like, you missed the wedding. Did you guys know that this movie's like an hour 15? I think this is the shortest movie I've ever watched on this channel. I mean, it's still good. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, wow, that hits every single time. For some reason, I thought there were more songs, but considering that it's like a little over an hour, I'm not surprised anymore. Okay, that moment where Emily and Victor were playing piano together, I understand why people would want them to be together. That was a sweet moment between the two, and it did kind of look like Victor was kind of falling for Emily. Victoria and Victor were obviously more compatible. I feel like even if Emily and Victor ended up getting married, like he did end up drinking the potion and getting married, he would still end up pining for Victoria after. And, you know, in the future when like Victoria and Lord Barkis like die, you know, old age or whatever, what would happen after that? Victor and Victoria would reunite. Would they want to resume that romance? But he'd technically be married. Personally, I think Victor and Victoria were meant for each other. Some people are just more compatible, and that's just how life works, you know? Nothing wrong with that. Just kind of sucks for Emily. She just did not catch a break the entire movie. I guess she had her happy ending at the end, but after a life and an afterlife of turmoil, unfortunate. I wish the movie was longer, actually. I wish they fit more stuff into it. I wonder why they decided to make it that short. I mean, I imagine this video is probably gonna be like way shorter than most of my videos because the runtime is pretty short. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyways. Please give me a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you for the next video.